Because drafts are yellow.
So that's DXS's team, right?
Yes, yeah, DXS.
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So this is the July Minor. This is round one, kind of round one. It's also kind of round two. The bottom 4 teams didn't show up, and it was already a 12-team bracket. So it has now become a perfect 8-team bracket where every team plays in round one. This is More Than You versus Giraffes Are Yellow. And the first couple bans all make sense. So Medusa's like ridiculously popular in the meta right now.
Alright.
All the
I've
other
heard it's like support juicer, right?
Yeah, you go for triple scream Dusa and you buy an
Yeah.
Aeon disc.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
I love it.
So fucking good. The only real counter to it is you get Bubble Orb, but it's a tier 5 item, so you need to get tier 4 cores before you can get it. But if you're inside of a bubble and Medusa's screaming at you, you don't get Stone Gazed. You just sit there and look right at her.
I like that Viper's meta again.
Oh yeah, Viper's cancer, man. He's so strong. He's ridiculous. Magnus is also really popular. Very obvious. At the start of this tournament season, the really popular combo, especially by More Than You and Weighted F, was Magnus Darkseer. And they've actually been picking a lot of Darkseer, which I know you were on the Darkseer train with me. Fucking told you so. Russian teams.
Yeah.
Who remember that time DXS rage quit?
Yeah.
Because someone picked Darkseer. Yeah. No, he sees it now. So I was talking to him about it, and he said, I realized something now that I didn't realize then. This isn't Dota.
Yeah.
Like all the rules of Dota just don't apply here. This is not Dota. This is its own meta. It's completely different, and Darkseer is strong in OAA.
Yeah. Strong in all the Angel arenas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just by principle. It's like, I'm going to start level 1 with a free Radiance, except it does more damage than a Radiance.
Yeah. And then Omni Knight ban, that makes a lot of sense. I know that the Nail is a Wiener team. Their plan is to never, ever let Ricky or Omni Knight through any banning phase the entire tournament. That's one of their plans. We're about to see why they're banning Ricky every single game, because More Than You instantly first picks it.
Well, Ricky is one of the most broken heroes in Dota at the moment. In Dota, the most broken heroes are Ricky, Warlock, and Spectre. No, Broodmother. Those are the 4 tops. But like Spectre is kind of it's a niche pick.
Spectre
has a high win rate, low pick rate.
Spectre's ridiculously strong in OAA right now.
Is it still the same caster build, like with the dagger?
You can do either. The other build actually got more popular, and then the caster build just got used again. Just like it just recently. It got used in a scrim, so now it's popular. Hey Beppis, man, you can be as creepy as you want. That's fine. Alright, I wonder what this next pick will be. They're picking the combo piece for the Spooky Spectre.
Is Bammy hosting?
Bami's streaming from player perspective.
Oh, he's streaming his own. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, let's take a quick peek. Good, they're well into their picking phase.
I mean, you got 15 of your own viewers. That's pretty good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'd be happy with 15 viewers if I was trying to stream. I love Oracle. Oracle's my favorite hero at the moment. Yes. Not in OAA, in Dota. Yes.
Yeah. Oracle
Fun
is
hero.
obviously ridiculously strong in OAA.
Oh, well, yeah.
One of the really cool things that Oracle lets you do is build Mariah's Dagger on fucking anyone. It just doesn't matter. She makes you invulnerable. It doesn't matter if you die at the end of the ultimate. Also, the cooldown gets so short in OAA that you can just chain it. So as long as the Oracle's still alive, a Mariah's Dagger carrier could just do infinite damage to themselves. They don't care.
I'm pretty sure there is a way to have, like, very close to permanent uptime of your ultimate on Oracle in OAA. Right?
Oh, I believe you can just have permanent uptime. I'm quite positive that's possible.
That means you're unkillable.
Yeah. Unless you get stunned when the duration's ending. Then you just pop instantly the second it ends.
It's true. But, like, the trick is then to just buy a Neon Disc. So the one time that you do get caught out and you start taking damage, you don't.
Yeah. Do you know about the corner creeps?
As in the hard ancient kind of creeps that give us a shit ton of money?
Yeah, and there's only one.
Well, yeah, one in each corner.
Yeah. So that is exactly why Ursa's popular again.
I love it.
Ursa's just going to farm corner creeps the whole game. That's what he's going to
Husker
do.
should be good at that then. Because
Huskar's just good.
Deck. Yeah.
And of course, Huskar's great with Oracle.
Yeah.
You can go the one-shot build if you want. It's really funny.
Thing is, if they pick Husker, whenever I'm versing a Husker in normal Dota, I love picking Rubik. Because as soon as you hit 25, you just delete anyone on their team. Like they're just dead.
That shit's hilarious. So I guess if
It's
you're picking
so funny.
Huskar, you probably want to ban out the Rubik. We haven't seen a lot of Rubik picks or bans throughout this tournament season so far. But also, I haven't watched nearly as many games as I have during the previous tournament seasons, just because I've been a lot more busy with work. So I've only caught like maybe 10 scrims this tournament season. All right, they ban out the Phantom Lancer. It's well known that More Than You struggles against the Phantom Lancer. They've made a few references to losing in the picking phase just because someone picked that hero. It doesn't even have anything to do with the team composition. They just don't know how to play against Phantom Lancer for some reason. So it's not surprising that we see that ban. Tidehunter's great. That's also not surprising. I can take off my headphones real quick. I want to put on a hoodie. I'm cold.
Sure.
What will be their next pick?
I wonder how Clinks is at the moment in OAA with his strafe. Because Clinks is he's pretty good at the moment in Dota.
Oh, Clinks is crazy good right now in OAA. He's
predicted it! Oh,
every game.
Look at that! I'm so good. I'm out of the meta, but I know what I'm doing. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't played this game in months, but I predicted the pick. I'd love to see a Warlock.
Wait, does anyone out there want to fill in for... Dude, just, like, find... Yeah,
What's happening?
find people. A team can't play? Does anyone out there want to fill in for, I forget what team they're Truffle Hunt's on. I think it's either Exonerated or Exterminated.
Isn't Truffle Hunt really bad?
Oh, yeah, they're just going to lose, but, like, you know, we as well have the game still
I'm not...
happen.
But I'm not that masochistic. I don't want to do that.
Alright, so what do we got? Sniper and Tide. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Tide is kind of dodgy versus Ricky and Ursa, though. Because if Ursa starts beating the shit out of a Tide, he's probably going to die. And, like, the Kraken Shell doesn't purge Ricky Smoke because it's not it's not something that's purgeable. So, a well-placed Ricky Smoke can fuck a Tidehunter, especially with an Ursa on the team. Centaur. I suppose that's pretty good. You can get right on that sniper nearly every fight. An Invoker ban? What?
Dude, it's DXS. Did you forget?
I didn't know Invoker was even good. I thought he was shit.
No, we all thought he was shit. We also all thought Tinker was shit. And then DXS proved us grossly wrong last tournament season because his Tinker and his Invoker are both insane.
But Invoker's bad.
When anyone in the world plays him except for DXS, yes. When DXS plays him, he looks like the best hero in the entire game.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's pretty nuts. DXS is actually a crazy good OAA player individually. It's really, really insane the shit that he can pull off sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to find a fill-in for a team right now. Oh, Karmatic already is filling in for another team. Well, if anyone out there...
Karmatic.
Yeah, Karmatic's best. He's such a staple of the community. I love Karmatic.
He's fucking toxic, man.
No, he's not. He's awesome.
He's pretty toxic.
I've only had positive experiences with him.
I have not. I've had only negative experiences with Karmatic.
Well, I wonder what this last pick will be. I feel like they need some kind of disabling support so that they can get all this damage. Like, they
Yeah.
have so much fucking damage on their team right now. It is insane. Naga? Oh, no, Naga's already banned. All the really big combo pieces for this kind of lineup are already taken. Warlock might happen.
I love Warlock.
Warlock's really, really strong. He has a lot of disable, and the golems actually do insane damage late game. It is
No,
really
I'll tell you what
hard
does
to
the
tank
damage
those.
on Warlock. It's Fatal Bonds.
Oh yeah, that does a lot. I mean, the Fatal Bond spreads the damage, but
No,
The-
no,
this-
it does. That ability alone gives you more damage than carries in normal Dota.
yeah, but I mean, in OAA, the ultimate
Yeah.
scales such that the damage from just being near the golems is so fucking much that it's more.
Yeah.
Oh, Kunkka, that makes sense. They've been playing a lot of Kunkka lately.
Mm.
They go boats. He's stuns, stuns and stuns and stuns and stuns. That's what he's gonna do.
I love it.
Yeah. Boats Kunkka is terrifying. He's insane. So what they're gonna do is Boats Kunkka with Ricky on top. Oh my god. This team's
Yeah, and they're
get
going to use the
fucking
Sentinel to set it
demolished.
up.
Yeah, and it's also gonna make it so that so I feel like this Dire team's going for a nice like backliner sniper. You know, you get the tied up.
It's
front,
Derpy.
it's a
Okay,
lockdown. Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be a good game. Derpy's going to get fucking floored.
I actually think this is gonna be one of the more fair rounds, games of this round though.
I have no idea what this pick is going to be. They can't. They have to get something that's like evasive. Orbi's break. No, that's not good. Bloodseeker maybe. Bloodseeker could work.
Okay, so I'm giving this team 7 more minutes until whatever time 50 to find a stand-in. If anyone's listening and wants to play some OAA in tournament, really low stakes. The team's like not favored. They're not going to make it crazy far, but it would be really. It's just fun to play, and it makes for really good content and stuff. And it's just really fun to play in tournament. So if any of you guys want to play in tournament, get into Discord really quickly and message Truffle Hunt or Arrow Pack because they are desperately searching for someone to fill in for their team because one of their people's MIA. All right, last pick, Zeus. Cool. Zeus has completely fallen out of popularity. He's still really strong, but since we removed...
How has he changed?
Well, there's no more refresher core.
What?
Yeah, there's no refresher core. You upgrade refresher or you upgrade Octarine core. They do not combine anymore.
That's good. That really needed to happen.
Yeah,
He buys both anyway.
he
That might
does.
actually be a buff to him.
No, it's a huge nerf to him. He lost.
Shouldn't it be a
We
buff to him?
effectively took an item slot away from him. He
But
lost a whole.
Aren't the
item
items individually? Wouldn't the items individually be better than they were combined?
slot.
Because you have to commit more.
Maybe, but losing an items are so fucking powerful in OAA and have so much utility that losing an item
The
slot.
combining
is
items is insane. Like they are very strong.
Yeah, they're nuts. So that is widely considered why Zeus is not nearly as popular as he used to be. All right, let's take a look at who's playing the different heroes. Ooh, DXS is on Ricky this time. I don't think we've seen DXS play the Ricky yet, so I'm excited for that. That'll be really cool.
Currently, my best hero in Dota is Zeus. So
Nice. So we'll have
like
to...
by a mile, I'm winning so much on Zeus.
Very cool. Who's Derpy playing? Derpy's on the Oracle. Cool. Derpy's playing a support.
They're gonna lose. He's so bad.
Yeah. More Than You also isn't. They're not bad or weak,
Practice.
but they're much weaker than they were last turn. They're seeded 4th.
More than you.
Yeah, More Than You. More Than You seeded
Out
4th.
of 8. Out of 12. Rather.
Yeah, but still, they are the highest placing team from the previous tournament that entered this tournament.
But then why are they rated so low?
Because we had a mini tournament a month ago that put them at about that spot, and then also all the scrims. They actually, on average, lose scrims against ETA. Oh, do you know about ETA? The combination of EQ and OTO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still part of that Discord. I know everything
Okay,
about
cool.
that.
Yeah, so
In fact, I've still got the team chat that they like. I'm in the team chat.
they are down in games against ETA as well. And Way to Death is not. Way to Death has been going even with them. So Way to Death is actually the strong Russian team. More Than You is still my favorite. I love More Than You so
Kindergarten
much.
playing?
Kindergarten's not playing. They couldn't make it. We had to like.
They're too good. They're too good for OAA.
It's insane how good they are. It's actually nuts. Bounty runes. We see the mass bounty runes at the start. Always. Everyone always rushes really quickly to try to get there. Also, something that teams do is they ping the clock to try to tell when the next bounty rune will spawn. Because sometimes, every once in a while, you can get 2 before the duel.
Oh.
All right, let's take a look at this first duel. See how it goes. Tidehunter's running right up front.
Yeah, the Tidehunter skilling the Anchor Smash is a huge damage reduction.
Oh,
that's a massive torrent.
That was a really big torrent, and of course Zeus is just zap, 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 zap.
Yeah, it's out of mana though. But they don't have any detection for the Riki, which is a big deal. Though I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Spectre getting a little bit of work done though. It's nice to see.
Not enough.
We see Derpy healing the Clinks.
Yeah, he needs to. You never skill Purifying Flames first. You always skill your Q first, and then you put a point into Purifying Flames afterwards, so that you can damage and then purge it off immediately. So you can do the damage and not kill them.
Yeah.
And the trick to that is you throw the Fortune's End first, and then while the projectile's in the air, you drop the stun, so they don't even get a tick of the healing.
Ah, that's clever. Wow, we see
I've been playing Oracle.
Walks on the Kunkka needing to pop the shrine already. I'm getting a lot of pressure from this rotation on the bottom side of the map. DXS is just looking for people who are farming so he can sit next to them and get XP and occasionally steal creeps. In fact, he's going to go and do it on the high ground, which is risque.
There's a Sentry Ward in the bottom.
Yep.
For that Riki.
I expect we will see a lot of... These are really good Sentry Ward locations because early game Riki tends to just sit next to you while you're farming, so having a Sentry Ward in these sorts of
walking
locations...
into the fountain, killing himself.
Interesting. Maybe he thought he was Dire?
Yes, there's a bottle statue. I'm just so pleased. That's so good.
Oh yeah, so when you're not in spectator mode, when you left click on it, it brings up a dialogue that says the names of Kindergarten because they won the last major.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then in September when we have another major, we will update that. Yeah, it'll change to be the new winners of the major.
You should also list the team name of the previous, because that's what the Aegis in Dota does.
I'm quite sure it does.
It doesn't just fully replace them. Anyway, back to this game. Got some aggressive farming happening from the Dire on that medium camp.
Yeah, I really like Dire's positioning and stuff. Peek at hero level.
Clink's slowly farming.
Yeah, Clink's picks up a lot more a little bit later.
Yeah,
wow.
He needs to hit level 6.
God, they got it. They got to fill in with 1 minute to spare.
Wow.
Well done, guys.
Got the Spectre maxing Desolate so they can take the corner creep. That's smart. I like that.
Yeah, that's clever. That's some clever shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, doesn't it only proc if there's a proc near...
If the enemy that you're attacking doesn't have any allies near it.
Oh, okay. I thought only heroes triggered the being alone or not. Okay, that's good to know. This is where having actual Dota knowledge comes in. Happy you're here. Thanks for casting with me, homie. Been a while.
Yeah. The sniper is efficiently farming, even though he's taking far too much damage.
Okay, do you see over on the left side of the map the way that they're doing this boss? More than you figured out. More than you figured out that you can stand within fountain range while killing the Roshan.
Of course they did. Of course they figured that out.
Yeah, of course they did.
Of course it was them that figured it out, and they've already got their tranquils on the centaur. That's pretty massive.
Oh yeah, tranks are ridiculously popular right now.
Already been a part of that debate.
Yeah, tranks are fucking huge. So the thing about tranks is that they're not as good late game though. So they're insanely good early game and mid game, but then at the latest game they really fall off really hard compared to arcanes. Ooh, we see up top 2 of members of Gay trying to interrupt this Clinks' farm. I don't know if they'll get the kill on this. Decent body blocking, but not good enough.
If Derpy was any good, he would have gotten it. But he's just healing him. And then disarmed himself. What was that? You disarmed the Clinks, and then you killed the Clinks. So
Yeah,
bad.
and everyone TPing in to kill these supports, they don't get a single thing out of it. That was a great rotation by this Dire team. I love that the Ricky came in first, so they weren't really aware if someone was there or not, and then the rest suddenly just popped in and killed them. That was awesome.
Yeah. There is no way that the Clink should have survived, though. That was just a shitload of misplays from the Dire side.
Yeah, I guess showing that they don't quite have that Oracle knowledge. We see 4 Tranks on
It's just, like, it's not even that it's Oracle knowledge, it's mechanical ability as well.
Yeah,
because he pressed things way too late, and like I think he misclicked one of his spells because you can cast your Q on allies, and he's maxing his Fortune's End, which is bad. You max your heal because that way you have the most impact. You can do a lot of damage and then purge the heal off enemies, or you can do a lot of damage and then you can prevent all that damage and do a lot of heal to allies.
Double raindrop Clinks. Let's go.
Why though? Unless he's building an urn.
I have no idea. It might just be for the mana regen. And of course the tankiness it provides and stuff, but
yeah, but they both go cooldown at the same time.
Level 1 raindrop is really popular because of the picking screen. It's off cooldown when you first start the game. Ooh, nice. Look at this Spectre though. The Spectre's finding huge camps and getting great levels. Let's sort this by hero level. We see Spectre substantially ahead of everyone else. Clinks is doing well at level 9. Spectre's level 11, 12.
Pretty much everyone on the Radiant team is high net worth, and everyone on the Dire team.
They got Tranks. I bet they've all popped Tranks once, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, Ursa is 13k.
Another really important thing about net worth, when only one team has killed the boss, is that the cores have value, so it actually skews the chart dramatically. So they're not as in the lead as they appear to be right now. Especially with this Spectre being decently big, but gets bursted down.
Yeah, Derpy didn't disarm the Ursa, he just let himself get killed. He didn't even try. He didn't even, like, kite him at all, which you can do. You can kite an Ursa as Oracle.
Oh yeah, I suspect that he is not up to par on the disarm aspect of that hero. I think he's only thinking about, like, the damage and heal and stuff.
Yeah, but he's not even doing that properly, and he's maxing the wrong spell. He shouldn't be playing Oracle.
I think that's certainly true. Ooh, we see the Ursa going Midas. That's cool. Midas isn't that popular right now, so when people go Midas, it's really interesting.
It's very strong in Dota at the moment.
Look at the Ursa just pacing back and forth. Actually,
yeah,
the whole team's just pacing back and forth next to this ancient camp being killed. That way they get the XP and they want the Tranks charges. This is so funny. Look at the OAA. We see Team Gay finally kills their boss, so now we can get a better idea of the net worth disparity, and it's bad. It's bad.
Because it's 2 or 3 procs of Tranquils for the Radiant side, and that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I gotta say, this Radiant team's in a really good position. They're farming very, very well. They have a lot of gold. Their early boss is really paying off. And most importantly, the Clinks is starting to catch up with the Spectre in levels. They're now tied in levels, finally.
Yeah.
Once the Dire team loses their level advantage, this game is just going to be
Clinks
really
solo taking
really
top
rough.
left boss.
Clinks is soloing a boss. Why not?
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to come in.
He has a Death Zone
kills.
MKB.
Oh, that's awesome.
He might die getting it if he gets bashed again. Ooh, that was close. He nearly died.
I wouldn't be surprised
That's a
if he
kill
went...
on the Spectre.
Oh, yeah.
And a kill on the Tidehunter. It's a big kills happening.
They are. We see the sniper's playing decently well though. He's orb blocking well and stuff.
He's also he got massively counterpicked. Ricky, Clinks, Kunkka, Centaur, Ursa, everyone on their team counters a sniper. They can all break that backline and like snap him out of position.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Clinks is massively farmed.
Oh my god, Clinks is
He's a lot of damage.
terrifying.
Ursa getting rooted.
Yep, popping the ultimate.
Yeah.
He'll just take down this camp real quick. Oh, he's backpacking the Tranks for this, so that way he gets full gold.
He also has a Battle Fury. I hope he knows that Battle Fury and Fury Swipes don't work together.
Who cares?
Because that's like 99% of Ursa's damage is Fury Swipes. It's a wasted slot. It's better to build like attack speed. Especially if you have...
So Battle Fury is a source of right-click pure damage in a game where everyone gets 70 armor. It's good on every right-clicker. It doesn't matter.
every melee right clicker.
Yes, every melee right clicker. That's absolutely true. So that's the reason that Ricky's strong. Ricky's gonna go double Battle Fury.
Oh yeah, but Ricky is Ricky.
Oh, maybe he won't. Look at this weird DXS Ricky. He's going for like
it's standard Dota Ricky. Like that build, pretty much all you need in Dota at the moment.
Very non-standard OAA Ricky, though. OAA Ricky is usually right away double Battle Fury, just right out the gate, and you just rely on the pure damage early game.
Yeah.
But we see him actually going for right-click damage and making plays, which is very DXS. Getting that damage, getting that farm, and making some big plays with it. He's gonna.
So some things with Dota Ricky, which is like it's comparable here because all you need is a Diffusal Blade and a Basher and an SNY, and you can solo any hero in the game at any level, any stage of the game. That's all you need. If they're alone and you got them in your ult, you just you slow them with Diffusal.
Look at Rudik just dancing on their high ground, and locking this Dire team not in but out of their own base, so that way the Clinks could come and clean up. That's really cool. I like play like that. It's very, very awesome. We see Clinks building towards Doom. Of course, pretty much every right clicker in the game buys Doom right now. You get Nullifier Bloodbone.
Yeah.
Course. Look how much damage this Clinks does.
I said originally that was going to happen as soon as like an item with Mute was introduced. I said that during dev stages of OAA, which is pre-Nullifier. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so strong.
It's ridiculously strong.
I've been buying.
I think one or both items need to be moved to higher tiers. So another thing that's in this game that wasn't last time that you were super active. Not every normal Dota item is available without cores now.
Really?
Like a Hex needs a tier 3 core.
Oh yeah, no. I have played since that's been the case.
Okay, yeah. So that's a pretty important change. Yeah, Yules I would like. So Hex I want to move 1 tier down. Yules like 1 or maybe even 2 tiers down. We're gonna rearrange.
Very strong
for sure.
Like I think it's a fair call that it's so high because it's a 0 cast point, 4-second disable or 3.5-second disable that can't be purged.
Oh my god, this Clinks! This is insane. He just 3-shot everyone.
Yeah.
And then the other duel, we see Ursa attempting to take this guy down, getting rooted and stuff. Oh my god, and then DXS just fucks him up.
He's not using the disarm. The Oracle is not using the disarm.
I think the Oracle really needs to use that disarm.
I think Oracle needs to not be Oracle.
Nice. Sniper doing
tons of
damage
Spectre
from afar, which is awesome. Look at the Ursa trying to catch up with the Sniper, and Sniper's like, boop, 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 boop.
He's got enraged. Yeah, he's gonna get a kill.
Oh!
Nearly 2 kills.
Yeah, he did nearly get 2. It was pretty close. The Shroud of Shadows saving him. See, Shroud of Shadows, on the other hand, I think it needs to go to higher tiers. I don't think you should be able to buy that with just a tier 1 core.
Stupid strong item. Any item that merges through current Dota items needs to be really high.
Yeah,
because that's
absolutely
fucking strong. Does Satanic Core still exist?
Yes.
That's a fucking broken item.
Satanic Core is not nearly as broken as a lot of the other combination items. It is really,
a lot of the combination items have been removed.
Yes.
Like the Shiva's Caress.
Kablam, motherfucker. Yeah.
Like that got removed like day 1 of testing.
Yeah, because, so the reason that got removed, the problem with, look at the Ricky dishing out some damage and everything. Man, this more than your team is huge. I love how much Rudik's just standing on the high ground, just harassing the team. It's awesome.
It's because he hard countered Sniper. Sniper can't attack a centaur because he'll kill himself before the centaur even gets to, 3/4 HP.
Yeah, especially once the centaur manages to get his regen crystal, which of course has much more strength than HP. The strength to HP ratio is much more strength heavy.
Yeah.
First capture point of the game, getting ready. It's a nicely centered one. I love this capture point spawn. It's my favorite one. They're super close to each other, so you can like actively be fighting each other while capping your own points. It's just cool. I like it. A lot of teams actually ignore the tier 1 capture points because they just don't necessarily care.
Mm-hmm.
A quick peek at items. I do like the farming boot layout on the Dire team, though. I think they did that part right.
I just don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters either, but, you know, trying to find the things that they did right this game.
That's fair.
The Spectre is getting some serious damage in here. I mean, they're not killing the Spectre, and he's just being spooky.
They don't have break. They don't have any break for him yet.
Yeah, and DXS running away because of between offsides and the Radiance, they're taking a ton of damage. Oh, man, but then the Clinks is like, hey, boys, you want a party?
Yeah.
His ultimate's not even active right now. That's just Clinks. He's going to chase down Derpy. Oh, I want to see it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, he two-shot him. He two-shot Derpy without his ultimate.
Yep. Not surprised.
Yep.
So, the strong thing about Ricky at the moment is that he gets, like, at this current level, he gets double damage from agility, essentially. And he can crit that, which is fucking insane. That's why you see the Diffusal Blade, because the Diffusal Blade is the highest agility per gold item in the game.
Yep,
that isn't an Aquila.
Ooh, was the Clink's gonna die? Wow, the Clink's initiated on the Spectre, and the Spectre just killed him.
Dispersion with what's it, Abyssal Blade.
Yeah.
So taking a lot of damage, reflecting a lot of damage, and then
yeah, plus the Bloodthorn on top of him, and then the upgraded Radiance. It's a lot. It's actually a lot of damage, and the Spectre does have almost 4k HP. So
yeah,
you can't.
The Clink should buy attack range. You should buy attack range for a Spectre.
That makes sense. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't hate that at all. Wow, one of the games already finished.
Which?
ETA versus whoever ETA was against.
And now suddenly they have nullifiers. They have nullifiers now on the Radiant team. I think that's going to close out the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think their play has closed out the game, but hey, you never know. This gay team might suddenly come online and start fucking shit up.
It's like it's winning them the game, their plays, but it'll end because of these nullifiers. Because that means there's no more shadows, there's no more BKBs if they have no more
which is it's such a big deal when that happens.
Yeah, no refreshers. Ugh. It also means no Manta for the Spectre.
So I think what's actually the bigger deal is the fact that the Radiant team's killing almost every single tier 1 boss. Which means that the Dire team's gonna have to waste tier 2 cores for tier 1 slots.
Yeah.
And it's a huge deal. That just permanently affects your core economy for the rest of the game.
Yeah. It either means that you have to have 3 items that are at normal pace, or have 6 items that are behind us here.
Oh wow, Sniper actually did a pretty decent play right there, getting away from the Doom. They got 1/2 of it off on him, but then he went invis and dipped. But it just doesn't matter, because once he appeared, Mr. Random just ran him the fuck over. Oh, man.
Mr. Random just made a massive mistake by ulting so early against the Spectre without having any Fury Swipe stacks on him.
What? Oh, Mr. Random got the kill and then Dispersion killed him. Oh my god, that's funny. I was like, they're melee, though. You can't have a projectile in flight. That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
There goes him. Nice. Actually, I think Dire's going to win the other duel, which is cool. Of course, all their damage was in the other duel. Let's update the bracket really quick with the result at ETA has beaten Delete Dota Plus. There we go. All right. Back over here. Yeah, Nightbot's way too strict right now. Here, Gecko.
What's happening?
You're a moderate. I added Nightbot to my channel, and his default settings are ridiculously strict.
He's just deleting everything that is saying.
Yeah. It's just like he constantly times people out for 5 seconds. Gecko and Squawky, I just made both of you moderators. If you can figure out how to make Nightbot behave better, please do. Do you remember how many kills ahead you need to be for... Oh, they're going to kill the Kunkka right here. Yeah, no problem.
It's 50, I think.
I think it is 50. So the Dire team, if they manage to get 10 kills without a response from the Radiant team, then that's going to be game. See a disconnect. Hypebot, more like naughty bot. Yeah, surrender's 50. I assume this is just a disconnect. I don't think it's like a BM rage quit or a GG or anything. I think Gay's almost certainly gonna play it out. They might concede once they're 50 behind, but they're at least gonna do that. You know, like I think they're gonna properly finish the game. Let's take a quick peek at items while we're just sitting here. Yeah, we see all those nullifiers coming out. That's just a lot. And then the Dire team seems a lot more like ultimate focused and stuff. You know, we see a lot of ether lenses and refresher. I guess there's only one ether lens, but a bunch of refresher orbs. See some Heaven Halberg. That makes a lot of sense. Definitely got to disable those right clicks from the Radiant team. They have so much damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, we finally get to see a big Ricky ult soon, because now he's got the tricks of the trade AoE.
Lovely.
He still went for 1 Battle Fury, so it's not double Battle Fury, but...
Because it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because it's better to buy another agility item or another item that gives damage.
In this build, yes.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily always true. In other builds...
Having Diffu and Butterfly is, like, it's so much damage on Ricky.
Yeah. Butterfly doesn't give a crazy amount of agility in OAA.
It
still gives a lot, but...
It should give the most agility, like...
No, because it also gives evasion. That doesn't make any sense. I completely disagree.
I don't know. It shouldn't give the most... Like, it should give the most flat, but it shouldn't give the most per gold.
It's so... Butterfly is more of an evasion and attack speed item than it is an agility item in OAA.
That's so strange to me.
It's a little weird, but it makes sense if you think about the big picture with the other items that are available and stuff. We see the Radiant team, the Radiant team not really contesting this capture point. They clearly just don't really care about the capture points that much, and they're much more interested in just finishing off bosses. Let's see if they notice that the Dire team took this bottom right boss, because if they can get in there and stop the cap... Yep, Centaur notices, he gets on the point. Sniper's actually dealing a lot of damage, though, but now that Clinks is here, Sniper needs to back down. Oh, wow, look at Sniper, though. Do you see this fight bottom?
Yeah. They're chain stunning the Clinks.
Sniper's wrecking them.
There was no Shroud of Shadows used on the Clinks by the Kunkka there. And also no boat. The boat is like, it's a huge damage reduction.
Sniper's in a bad position now. Oh, and the giant Ricky ultimate comes out. Ursa's
with the boats? Yeah.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Yep. All right, and they get that boss. So I think those are the types of plays that we're going to see more than you go for the rest of this game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a huge deal, because as I was saying, with the core economy that this Radiant team needs to do, the number of Tier 1 cores that the Dire team needs to do, I mean, the Tier 1 core disparity is massive now. If they also get, I'd say even half, if they get half of the Tier 2 cores, it will be near impossible for this Dire team to get enough items to actually do anything. Especially if the Radiant team gets them first, because that means that they're going to be able to enjoy the power spike. Yep, so Radiant team's just pushing their advantage, their boss rushing. Even if they don't have the money for the cores, this is the correct play in this circumstance. Absolutely. We see Sniper going for twins. Sniper's a really, really bad twin killer, but he's doing fine anyway, because he's still Sniper. He can do it from well.
Yeah. Well, he shouldn't be a really bad boss killer, twins killer, because you can just hit one then the other over and over and over again. Like, just alternate.
It's just a pain.
With every attack.
Yeah.
It's a pain, but not if you're, like, you know, proficient with lots of clicking.
If you're proficient with clicking.
Yes.
Indeed. Ricky building multiple upgraded items. So he's got the Aghanim's and the Bloodthorn both backpacked.
Yeah.
I guess so he can also... because he also replaces his boots. So obviously he replaces the Midas all the time, but he also replaces the boots. So his combat mode, he swaps 2 items out, which is really cool. I like that. You don't see a lot of people swapping out items. You usually see people fully replacing them. So, like, really, really popular right now in the meta is late game, you replace boots with an upgraded Saint and Yasha.
Okay.
Backpack
you should also always have
backpack
TP
boots. Yeah, that's super duper common as well.
Yeah.
Sniper doing a sniper thing. He's way in the back. It's gonna be really hard for them to get there. He manages to get pushed out of the boats, which is a huge deal. Tide ultimate goes off, gets the double Tide ultimate. They're locked down pretty bad, and they're on high ground, which means they're going to take a huge amount of percentage-based damage, but DXS finds the Sniper, and everyone dies.
the Titanna didn't use his Lotus Orb in that fight at all, or his Halberd.
Needs to use the Halberg. I think the Halberg's a really important one there.
He
that
didn't
was
use either of his
almost a
actives.
great fight for the Dire, but then it just didn't quite work out. So the Radiant team is now only 1 kill off from the concede point for the Dire team. So let's see if they just get a kill or take a core or do a thing, and then they're pretty out of position though.
Concede, or is it an optional?
It's an option.
Okay, they're not going to do it because it's a tournament game. I don't think.
Yeah, that's true.
They might later.
They're already at 80. If it was like 60 to 10, I think they might concede, but 80 to 30 actually is probably worth playing out. So I hope they play
They've already
out.
committed like half an hour to the game. They may as well see it through.
Yeah. There we go. We see the Ricky Centaur trying to just get on top of the sniper. They know the sniper's there, but he's invisible. Because the sniper actually, like, is getting work done. He's doing a lot of damage, but then he just dies. Was that Return Aura?
Yep.
Is that what killed him?
Mainly, yes. And Ricky backstep.
Oh, I didn't notice the Ricky on top of him.
Yeah, he blinked.
Ah, yep. That'll melt you. All right, we get a big fight. I feel like this is Dire Team's last big hurrah, trying to get something done. The sniper's in the
Ricky's
back.
dead.
Oh, Ricky's dead. That's a huge
Titanna.
deal.
Titanna's also dead. Sniper's falling really low. The Arthur is about to die. The Clinks has died.
Oh, but look at the sniper. He's going to be fine. He's actually just going to kill everyone and then die to the Centaur. I think most of the damage that Sniper took during that fight was actually from the boss. The bosses had him on aggro almost the entire fight. That shielder, like, really fucked up Sniper.
As well as everything else, Derpy disarmed the sniper, and they didn't purge it.
Yeah. Radiant team's past that 50 threshold, and we see the concede not coming out, so it looks like the Dire team's going to try to play it out, and I like that. I think it's cool to play it out. All right. Oh, yeah, and you see them pinging out and just running for the only Tier 1 boss left on the map. They need this so bad. They desperately need Tier 1 cores. I think this is actually a misplay by More Than You. They should not have left it. This, like, they gave them a Tier 1 boss. More Than You should have killed this. There's no reason they shouldn't have. Especially since it's kind of one of their bosses.
Yes.
I think More Than You still secure enough in their lead that it's not going to make a substantial difference, but that is still technically a misplay. You know, that's slightly inoptimal. Going after the slime boss, one of our newer bosses. Super cool.
Pretty much the way that that Oracle should be prioritized in fights. He should be doing so much to save people that he should be focused first and have to use his saves on himself, and then you just ignore the Oracle after that and kill everyone else. That's how the team fights are normally played with an Oracle on the enemy team. Nuke the shit out of the Oracle till he has to use his ult on himself and then kill everyone else.
Looks like we had a captain of one of the teams crash during drafting phase. I see them talking about that in chat. It's too bad. I assume they probably need to rehost and stuff. So Nails and Wiener won their game as well, so they move on to the next part of the bracket. Let me go ahead and update the bracket real quick in the middle of this team fight. Tire's huge. They're all, or the Radiant, I mean, is huge. They're all so big. They killed the Clinks there, though, and didn't really give up too much in response. Spectre's way out of position, though. He's just gonna get melted now. Oh, no.
I don't know.
He gets shrouded. He gets shrouded, and here comes the sniper. The sniper... No lifesteal in the sniper. Interesting. I definitely would have bought lifesteal against a Centaur.
Yeah. No, you buy break. You buy break instead.
Oh, that makes sense. He does have break, but...
Pretty much, like, if the Centaur bought a blade mail, you wouldn't buy the break, you'd buy a Satanic. But because he didn't buy a blade mail, he just got the break, so he doesn't have to deal with it.
Yeah. All right, 4 more kills for more than you. Let's wrap up the game. Mute my stream mic first.
I'm also starting to get sick. Yeah, I've been getting sick the last few days as well. Oh, that was a horrible sound. Yeah. Mine's not? Okay. You can do that? That's weird.
Yeah. Well, your desktop audio and I'm mic audio. They're 2 independent things.
Right.
Yeah, Meloncast poggers.
Never.
Yeah, dude, it's been a while. All right, so more than you. Just boss rushing and trying to wrap up the game as best they can. Ooh. Almost.
To be
like
fair, this game has been mostly me just shit talking Derby.
Yes. Surprise.
But he is playing really, really badly.
He really is. Is this a duel
Can't play
or
one
a
of my favorite
capture
heroes, badly.
point? It's a duel. Okay, so I suspect that Radiant team will get enough kills during this duel. Ooh, look at them locking down the Clinks, though. No, the Clinks is going to be fine. Look at him just sprinting towards the sniper now, like, come here, boy.
They're just chain stunning the Spectre as well.
Yeah.
That's game.
Not quite. Well, like, that'll trigger the final duel.
Oh, was that not final duel? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, they went into that duel with 98.
Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention.
Or, I guess, 99 then, yeah. You get a point for... Or no, 98, yeah, because they had 2 different duels. You get a point for winning a duel as well, so you get either 6 or 7 points.
That had to happen. That had to happen. There wasn't enough reward for winning a duel.
Yes, absolutely. And we didn't want monetary reward because it causes extra snowball.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes right here. Oh, wow. The Ricky just kind of died to the Spectre. That's a pretty big deal for this team's damage output. And the sniper's still kind of just being left alone to do his thing. Oh, there we go. They managed to find him and kill him, though. That is a dead sniper. The thing is, they just can't kill Mr. Random. You know, they took down the Ricky and the Clinks, and that's a huge deal. But I don't think they have a way to kill Mr. Random. He's much, much tankier than the other damage dealers.
Yeah.
Spectre, they're going to try to burst him down now. Oh, yeah, and here comes the boats to just ruin Spooky Spectre's day.
Spectre's really fast, though. He can tend to get out of them.
And there it goes. Great game. Excellently played. Both sides played well. More than you just outpicked and outclassed Draft Cert Yellow. You know, just showing.
And Derpy was very heavy.
Yes, there was some carrying needed, but, you know, they still played well. It was just still good OAA players, you know?
Good OAA players, but mechanically bad Dota players.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Derpy of 50